Okay, I'm very excited. I got a new headset today. Actually, there's probably nobody watching yet, so I don't really have to say anything. It's always strange to start up a stream and then it's like, I guess people show up, sort of. Holy crap, there's already 4 people? How did you... Or were you guys just sitting there this whole time? Maybe you're just idling. That's all that's going on. Nobody is... What?! How can... Oh yeah, so does it sound better? Well, I did imagine so. Dude, it's so crazy. So it's an actual gaming headset. You had it open. I hope it comes on. I hope it comes on. No, so this thing's a gaming headset. I've never actually used one of these things, but it's a fantastic point. I don't know, it's just fantastic. Like my voice comes through into the headset just a little tiny bit from the mic, and I don't know, the whole thing it's very comfortable. It feels like I have an Alienware Tactics mouse, and it fits my hand. And this headset fits my head. It's great. Oh, dude, yeah, I had a freaking webcam just sitting on my desk because I had to get it closer. Otherwise, it just got giant amounts of ambient noise in my office room. That's actually kind of yo-yo or you-yo H6H7. Hey, H6H7, how would you pronounce that if you had to verbalize it? I've always debated having I don't know if it's not even, I guess it's not a phonetic name. But I guess I have to figure out how to say them. Six, seven, maybe? All right, I want to see if I can play, let's see what we have in Japan. Wait, no, hang on. I guess I can see how many people are on the Japan servers right now. We got to get the word out in Japan that Hawken's up and it's alive. There might be somebody right now. It says 0.72 players. No, it's not look like no, nothing going on here. Maybe Europe. Hide servers, view servers. Nah, that's not to Europe. Let's just do US East. That's where all the servers are kind of lumped in. Okay. Hello, Caliber Mingst. Title for stream is wrong. What? I changed it in the tweet, not in Twitch. Let me fix that. I'm sure everybody's itching for that to be fixed. With it just staying outstanding, it's got to be horrible. You're the best #1 Hawken player in Botswana. Are you serious? If you're in Botswana, that's awesome. You're only the only player in Botswana. Get some friends. Make them play. Oh, shoot. You're hearing the ad running because I haven't gone turbo yet. One of these days I'm going to do that. Edit for... Oh, yeah. I should make it match stream. capnjosh. I'm tired of doing the numbers because I don't really remember to do that. Or to update them. That's no good. Alright. Hawken play. I'm going to pick a 3-star server so I can have a little more time to think about what just happened every time I die. I'm on a bit of a... I don't know if it's a mission, but my goal is to be a legitimately good Hawken player. Oh, the Hawken soundtrack? Yeah, those guys are good. Paper Sounds? I'm rather impressed. And I think it's kind of cool. We actually have it in the store. Like, if you go to the store in the game, there's a tile for them, in case you didn't know that. Messing around with Unity? Ah, yes. Unity 4 and all the newness. Oh, gosh, I needed to dodge that. I saw it coming, at least. The Hellfires and such. Oh, you're extending the Unity editor? Are you making like a plugin or something?
Enemy sighted.
I have 5 points. Huzzah. Oh, gosh. Hey, look at that. Did you see that? I dodged back around before I got shot. That's the sign of a true great player. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not good. I rushed into that one. Oh. Yeah, shouldn't do that. In my game? Yeah, here, I'll tab it up for a second. Corbel. Corbel's in my game. Corbel! I got... Oh, that guy got surrounded. That's not going to go well. That's what I usually do. So that's the big deal. If you can get in a game with... It's got like 3 stars on your server, it's a lot more fun. Unless somebody can... Who's got a high MMR and just can't get into any other game. I guess you can kind of smurf it and then get in. But it's true, like, the skill level difference just in the first few weeks is crazy. Come on, team. Catch up to me. Laser Monkey. Laser Monkey will do some damage. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, gosh, I just took a toe to the mouth, I think. Ooh. Ugly. You made a 2D tile set painter that's already on the asset door. Hey, sweet, really? Caliber Mengst. Right now I'm thinking of going uber advanced with it. Make it a tool, I guess, and make something similar to Cities Skylines, just for making cities for regular games. That's pretty sweet. I think making Grand Theft Auto with that kind of level building tool. Oh my gosh, a dynamically generated city for Grand Theft Auto. If you could make something with that kind of detail. You could create like an entire planet and say, all right, people, let's try a different planet for a while. Cities have been automatically generated in various places.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to plant a turret down because I think this time it's going to do wonders for me.
Help requested. Enemy sighted.
That's good stuff. Hey, a while back, I came across a Unity app called Cruncher or Crusher. Basically, it just decimated vertices in a given mesh, or rather, yeah, in a given mesh. Then you can just skin it with whatever sort of texture you have, but it's just a lower poly count. I thought that was ridiculously helpful. Like for game dev type stuff, it just takes out huge amounts of hours for the artists, and it's mind-numbing hours too. So any tools that you make that take out the mind-numbing nature of video game making, oh yes, that's grand. Oh, I keep hitting my predator friend. Hey dude, my team is sticking together quite nicely. You're gonna try to make Hawken with a small team of you? Oh, I hear ya. Dude, if the community, the Hawken community, really wanted to try to make a Hawken game, you guys could get pretty darn far. Granted, like there's some impressive stuff that the Adhesive team had done with their I don't know, their shaders and code and stuff for the client. So are we just way winning and it's not very fair? Kind of. Oh. Hey, I wonder if my turret's done anything. I think it's just sitting all by itself. Who knows where. Ah! Didn't get it fast enough. Wait, what's my ping? Am I 140? It's kind of lame. Must have some congestion in the West Coast to East Coast transits or something. Oh goodness, oh goodness, run away, run away. Eat, almost fail, but not quite. You want your next Smurf to be Poop Slayer. Is that like Papa Smurf's long lost black sheep brother or something? Yes! That really wasn't really a dodge into Hellfire, but it was a... Oh, I ate that one, though. Ah! Alright, so anybody, if you're new to this game, what I've learned in my many, many hours, well, it's not that many hours, I guess. Nothing compared to the actual good players. It's very skill-based, and I think it's interesting skills. The dodging stuff, oh gosh, this is not right. Ah, not good. Okay, I'm just running away. Oh, here we go, here we go. Done. H6H7 asks, is adhesive hiring? I could apply my extraordinary janitorial skills to your studio if you don't need game testers. From Botswana? That's a horrible commute. I would not wish that commute on anybody. Oh, my other Smurf is Papa Z Smurf. Runa's sis. Oh, gotcha. It's too good. I can hear chuckling at one's jokes. Yeah, so I got a new headset, and it's fantastic. It's okay. It's called. It's a Mad Catz Freak 5, FREQ 5. Okay, here's the coolest part. When I mute my mic, okay, just a sec. I'm gonna mute my mic. When I mute my mic with the button on the headset, little red lights go on the mic. It makes me feel very high tech. You need one. And it's also kind of cool because your voice is fed back through into your headset just a little tiny bit, and the headset is not. It doesn't try to block out surrounding noise. It's you can still hear around you. It's good stuff. I'm streaming this. Is that okay? Send. You have a blue Yeti? Yeah, I always hear good stuff about that stuff. Good stuff about that stuff. That's some good vocabulary there. Cleveland, but it feels like Botswana. Wait, is it? It's cold there, isn't it? Does Botswana get cold? Caliber? Oh, goodness gracious, yeah. A really nice mic would be pretty cool. It's amazing the difference. You need a shock mount? Yeah, it'd be sort of a permanent install, I think. Which would be kind of cool, I guess, but I always worry that when I spaz over to start typing something, I'd knock it over and break it and end up with a humming piece of trash or something. Never mind. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My ping is going all wonky. Something happened. Okay, no, it's getting a little better. Now, I've noticed, like, if you have, like, 100 millisecond ping in Hawken, it's really not that bad. I feel like your mech isn't quite as twitchy as, like, a few other games could be, so so the experience can kind of handle a slightly higher latency. I'm sure someone's going to disagree, but it's kind of nice. Yeah, I'll plant my turret up here, too. This is an impassable barrier of death right here. Nobody's gonna get through it. Doesn't seem like anybody's actually wanting to come here though, so okay.
Enemy sighted.
Oh really? SS396 says that your turret does let you know when it's damaging someone. There's an audio cue and a visual cue indicator on your HUD. It's a faint yellow X flashing in the center. And the auto is a faint tapping or buzzing sound. It's hard to recognize, but it's there once you notice it. Okay, well, I want to listen for that. That'd be great. I want to hit somebody with these grenades. I just timed them horribly. Did I do that? Or did I just kind of launch a toe and it would have done something? But... Killing a turret. Kill that turret. Oh, I thought my team was around. Not good.
Overheating.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. My ping's going all over the place. Yeah, look at it, it's spiking up to 400. What's going on? 500. 572. Fix. Fix. Fix, network. Fix. You can also see your turret's health by the bar at the bottom of the item indicators. Oh, really? That tells you? Goodness gracious. I had no idea. So there's a bar at the bottom, huh? Oh, like the little horizontal slash bar things. All right, let's see what we can do here. I will watch it. I'll find it right here. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's sneaky. That's a sneaky spot. They don't have a chance. Yeah, the frames are just going horrid. My ping is flapping all over the place. I don't know why. Nobody else is really using my same network. I'm on a wireless network thing, but usually it's pretty solid. Okay, so who is shooting at me? You're done. You're done, a la something. I can't quite your name. There's just too many of us. We are legion. That seems threatening somehow. Oh! Let me just face hug a turret. Ugh. Not going well. Oh. Okay, I'm looking for the... Oh, there's that bar. I see. I guess that would kind of make sense. Yeah, I can see the thought behind that. Oh, dropped. Frame dropped. Ah, network. Network all over. I've just been summoned into TeamSpeak, it seems. I shall do that. Yes, let's do that. That'll be more fun. There's more people talking, so I don't have quite as much dead air. Hey, Arcanic Flame. So if I were streaming and ran into an aimbotter, what course of action would I take? I would probably pause and fix the situation. I don't know. Okay, I'm jumping into the Hawken TeamSpeak. Hey, does everybody know the unofficial,
User left your channel.
sort of official, not official? It's
Channel
not official.
switched.
It's the unofficial TeamSpeak channel.
Hey,
Hey,
have to be
Josh,
official.
can I-
Yes.
Wanna-
Yeah, I got a new headset. I'm pretty excited about this.
yeah, you actually sound great.
Woo!
You want me to teach you how to Hawken?
Yes, let's teach me how to Hawken.
All right.
Not from Omega Null, please.
Hey guys on Twitch,
join.
how are the levels? Are the TeamSpeak voices too loud or too quiet?
Let's
Yeah,
test.
it works,
pretty
Omega.
good.
It sounds like shit.
Oh, oh.
User joined your channel.
No, I've never used a gaming headset. It's all kind of exciting. I can see that there's a specific type of thing that you would need to have a gaming headset do.
I don't have a gaming headset. I have
Oh.
something called an actual quality headphones called AKG Q71s with mud mic.
Oh, nice.
Turns them into high quality headset.
That's pretty.
I
I have.
also have a DAC and an amp that's also there, and yeah, it's freaking awesome.
Ooh, impressive. I got a steal of a deal on some Audio Technica
User joined your
ATH
channel.
40Xs.
Ah, those are really good headphones.
So
Nice.
what I need
Well
to
done.
find a good like you can do an inline mic thing where you can kind of replace how it inserts and stays into the headset. And
If you had just plain old headphones and you got a mod mic, you'd already have that.
a mod, like an actual like oh
Yeah,
gosh.
the mod mic actually is magnetic, and you just glue it onto your headphones, and you can always peel it off later, and it just sticks on. It's freaking awesome, and it has a steel core on it.
Wait a second. This is kind of.
So you can move the mic and do all kinds of stuff to it. It's freaking awesome. It's like $50. Although I had to wait a month for mine to ship because because they weren't ready yet. But now they're in stock.
Dude, that's a mind-blowingly great idea. Everybody, go out and buy this thing that's a magnet that you stick on your headset, and then you can
Yeah,
put the
it's called
headphones.
it's not a headset. You get like a pair of quality headphones, like
Or not? Yeah, it's not the
AKG
headset. Yeah, it's the,
Q701s, or get maybe go and get a pair of Sures or Sennheis, or something that's actually quality. If you ever buy a pair of Beats, I will personally come to your house and beat your face in with a sledgehammer.
Wait a
They
second.
are
Do you
freaking
hang out
garbage.
on
You get-
headfi.org or whatever it is forums?
No, I don't. I hang out on overclock.net because it's my only home.
Oh, okay, okay.
Anyways, do me a favor. We're gonna go to wait. We're in. Where are you located?
I'm in US East right now. 1308.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
failure. Failure becomes me here. Ah, I saw that rocket coming.
Alright. Yeah, so you're located in California, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you know what? We're just gonna let's go to West because that always is a happy zone for everyone.
Okay.
Although why is there no public servers in West? Oh well, whatever. Yeah, no public servers available in West. There used to be public servers here. Or,
Oh,
like,
really?
private
That's
servers.
strange.
Yeah, there used to be like Omni's, Omni, used to be a couple other ones.
Oh,
They took them
the
down.
the private server ones. Yeah, yeah,
No,
Yes.
You mean Central? Yeah, that just crashed, just gone.
Aw, sad face.
Yeah, that's.
All right,
all.
you know
Can
what?
you
Just,
set up an admin room on a server then?
yeah. A
yeah,
what
we
room?
could always do that. That's fine. I just want to go to West because it's nice and happy, and it's a happy mean between both of us. So, go
So
to
funny how
go to
old-
West and go to the deathmatch.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, go to the only deathmatch on West, and I'm going to teach you how to Hawken.
All right.
Oh boy.
I'll
I'm
join.
actually going to teach you all the different moves and stuff and show you them. And dude, believe me, like you'd be amazed at. You'd think that Hawken's simple, and the movement mechanics seem simple. It is amazing at the shit you can do with it. Like if you get an air compressor, it is on a level that is beyond
Oh, yeah.
anything. It's awesome.
Oh, I
love
can't. I
air
can't
compressor.
join because I think you're too high.
air
Is that what
game.
just happened?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
he,
that's,
he
well,
has
that's
to he has to
servers.
join
I think it's
first, and then
turning
we
over.
have to.
Yeah,
we have
so you know what we do? Okay, so
to. Yeah, Omega, you leave. He gets in,
I get in.
and then someone below me joins,
actually
and then
what
I
you
join.
do, there's a trick
and
to
then,
go around that, is you join at the exact same time.
Does that actually
So-
work?
Yeah, that's how it works. Ridiculous. So go ahead and leave the deathmatch.
What
If you're
server?
there. Although it says that I can join. Let me go and try.
What server?
Saturnine's
Refresh.
abusing his mod rights.
Yeah, I'm joining now.
Get some tech help. Oh no, H
Oh no,
sits.
now you're in here.
Oh,
Awesome.
good. Okay, so
Alright,
this
that
kind of
works.
tells something about how the matchmaking works. So if I get somebody who's
Yeah, well, you have
really
to
low
have
and then
mod,
It really
higher-ish,
doesn't work.
yeah.
and then I'm
It just doesn't
2400
work.
and you're 1556 with more deaths than kills. That face.
Yes.
Hey, I already
yes.
looked. All right.
No, it's
so
true.
Go
I,
ahead.
I have all kinds of deaths.
Go ahead and ready up.
All right. Oh yeah, I guess I do need to click that.
Wow, that was easy. Look at that.
Hey,
Just needed
shut
Tom
up.
Neverwinter.
Hey, Tom Neverwinter.
Yeah, joining at the same time.
Hey.
Woot.
Wait, who's Tom Neverwinter? Who's this guy?
I don't know. I will.
Just some scrub.
Oh,
Am I speaking or
that's
not?
just mean.
I can barely hear you.
Oh right, you were a member
Yeah.
of Ta, weren't you?
Okay, so do you know Wreckage at all? Do you know how the map's laid out?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay,
I know
so
there's
you
this
where
sort of
the
open
AA
stuff
You know
in
where the AA is, where it's in that big wide open area for Wreckage? You know what I'm talking about, right?
The big Wait, what do you mean? Like
you
out
know
in
when
the
you
middle?
if you zoom out, yeah, this is right here.
Oh, that's
the
where it
AA,
would be
right
if
here.
you're playing. Okay, yeah. Man, my network is just going crap.
So-
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah,
ping.
we just call it the AA.
Was it
or
otherwise known as
sometimes
from-
it's just.
Was it S3 or S1 over
Oh my
here?
god, dude, what's wrong with you?
I
Why
don't
do you
know.
have 1,000 ping?
I don't understand why. It's got to be like a
That's
network
socket work.
interference over here or something.
You know what? I know who's your provider.
It's Cox.
Who's your provider?
Cox
Cox?
cable. I mean, it's
Yeah,
going
the
back down. It
inventory
looks like
for
it kind
having-
of got fixed. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it'll, just so you know, I had the same exact one with Verizon. What I ended up doing to fix that, and it's a problem with the routing tables, so it's nothing that you can control.
Like,
Um,
so this is what you're talking about. Like their routing tables are all
This is
screwed
the
up.
shit that I was talking about, where my ping, I would be happy humming along at 32 ping, and all of a sudden it'll spike to 500 plus. And the way that I got around that is I downloaded Viber VPN and just paid the minimum tier, which is like $5 a month, and got a peer-to-peer network, dropped down to Washington, D.C. I live in New York, so dropped down to Washington, D.C., puts me onto onto Comcast, and changes the entire routing table because I'm a completely different ISP. And then it just simply just drops me right to Ashburn.
So-
I did
so your
packet-
performance with,
packet
like-
trace and everything.
So your performance with a VPN service actually isn't. It doesn't go down at
It
all.
is
huh?
very, very good. I love the Viper VPN is the only VPN I've used that actually has decent performance.
Huh, interesting. All right, I guess it's a bit of an advertisement. Maybe I'll
Yep.
try it out sometime. I haven't ever actually used any of those services. And it's time
So,
to become
anyways,
familiarized.
what I want to do is I want to actually show you a couple of things. So go ahead and turn right around behind you.
Where are you?
here.
Oh, there you are. There.
I'm right here. So actually, first off, what mouse do you have?
I have an Alienware Tactics.
What's the? Can you adjust the DPI in that?
Yeah, I can go up to, I don't know what the max is. Like,
Because the way that I run is I run 3600 DPI, and then I set my mouse sensitivity in game to 9. Make sure mouse smoothing is turned off, and then also turn cockpit lag down to 0.1. And also underneath video settings, what I do is actually, is it video settings? Where is it?
so wait, cockpit lag down here?
And yeah, cockpit lag, put it down to 1
User
or
joined your
0.1,
channel.
and then change your field of view to 110. Because you're sitting probably less than what?
Yeah, I have my field of
70.
view at 110, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
wow.
you want to make sure that's turned up. It's all about, just so you know, in Hawken, the mouse sensitivity that's in game is very poor, and it's very inaccurate. So you want to rely more on your mouse than the actual game. So that's why I turned mine down all the way down to about 9. I used to have mine running about 12. Put it down to 9, turn my DPI up on my G400 to 3600, which is the max, and it's nice and nice and smooth.
So you
and
drop your
it's
mouse
good.
sensitivity in game down to nothing. Is that what you're saying? And then you just up
Yeah,
it with your
and then-
mouse.
and then rely solely on the mouse, because the mouse is way more accurate than software ever can be. That is with any Unreal Tournament game, period. You always rely on your mouse, never rely on the game.
Oh shoot, it's not. It's like it's not going up to the highest setting. I wonder what that is. Profile.
Yeah, but you
sorry
notice
about
how
that.
like you notice that it takes a lot more for your mouse to move when you do that, or sometimes it takes a lot less. But you notice that the mech itself moves smoother. So
Yeah, it
it's
actually
about
does. I
always
can
get
see
the
what you
settings
mean.
correct. Yeah,
Okay,
it
so-
feels better, doesn't it?
It kind of does. Like it's
And
crazy
can,
when you go to
also,
the menu.
You can
Though.
track me. Yeah, but you can track me a little bit better now, right?
I think so. What I'm doing is testing out. Let's see, I just got to get it right. I can't move it quite enough. This is
Yeah, it's
closer.
Yeah, but it doesn't feel as good, correct? Because that's one of the biggest ones that people turn the DPI up in game, and then turn up their mouse, and it gets super jerked. You know, it has the you have the turn cap. So if what I do is I actually operate on a negative turn cap, where some people operate on a positive turn cap. What negative turn cap is that I move my mouse a little bit and I immediately hit the turn cap.
5 minutes remain.
Where if you, let's say if you're Satius, you run at 800 DPI and turn the mouse end game down to 6, you actually work within the turn cap. But you have to move the mouse huge distance. Where me, I just flick my mouse.
Shut up. See? So
I sacrifice accuracy for speed. Wait, does that make any sense?
Just a sec, yeah.
so put your DPI higher and your
On the mouse,
mouse.
but lower the end game sensitivity.
ah.
Because the end game is very inaccurate, where your mouse is much more accurate. And also, Razer makes shit mice, just so you know.
I concur.
I have a G400 mouse. It's like a $40 mouse, and it has one of the best sensors on the market. And I just keep replacing the feet on it.
Love Logitech. Logitech makes the best noise.
They do.
Yeah. Hey,
They
did
do.
Hawken had a whole bunch of like Logitech mice made or something like that? Is that right? Are you guys aware of this?
Yeah, it did, but then like kind of just like died.
Really? Oh, were they
It
like
had
a thing
yeah,
or like a
it was
product
had
you could
joysticks
just?
and stuff for it. Yeah, and it just like the problem is that the previous devs, they like got themselves in too deep and like
They had so many
started
things
commissioning
going on.
all this various stuff, and it just never came to fruition.
Nah, that's a
Yeah,
bummer.
your now your ping's actually 76. That's not so you're even with me.
Wait, it's
yeah.
spiking. It's spiking weird. Yeah, this
You just rubber band.
I'll probably yeah.
now
yeah.
you're spiking again.
Yeah, at
Smiley
220.
face.
Yeah, you're
Well, welcome to 200, 500. Welcome to
Oh my gosh, this is just embarrassing.
Yep, now you're spiking. Yeah, well that's all to your wonderful ISP.
So, well, how's that even
Hey,
possible?
look,
Like, how does it
Capnjosh, You're
change?
never gonna meet a community more willing to teach new players than Hawken community.
No, this is true. I can feel it. It is.
Who
It does feel
knows?
smoother.
Yeah, you notice how it's not nearly as jerky as before?
Yeah, I think so.
You'll notice that you'll be able to actually shoot a lot. Oh, and you do know about the air burst, right?
Oh yeah, right click before it's
The
out. you
magical
can-
air burst.
Yeah, you can have it detonated at just any point in its
Yeah.
flight plan.
That right
Flight
there
time.
is godlike.
It is. Yeah.
I use that so much,
User
and I
joined your
piss people
channel.
off. It's probably one of the best things that I think about the toe. That's why actually the toe is probably by far the most versatile weapon in the entire game.
For no, I'm gonna stop you right there and say my trick shots are better. Come on now.
What? Oh man, dude, your ping is fluctuating
Yeah,
everywhere.
this thing's going all
isn't
over
it?
the place. I've had this kind of happen a few times.
That is due to
Um,
streaming, most likely. You
yeah,
probably
well,
have the bitrate set a little too high for
That's
your internet
also
connection.
possible as well.
It could
Yeah, if
be.
your bit
Zero
rate set too
ISP.
high to cause it. What's
So-
your bit
But
rate?
it wasn't
Why are
doing
we
really
making
this before.
excuses for Hawken?
Yeah, but if your ISP is just
Oh,
overloaded at the moment, then they
Yeah, it's
will
all
start
about the
throttling people.
Yeah, Comcast will actually throttle me if I stream too much.
Please,
So,
still no excuses.
so I
for
guess I just
Hawkins.
need to upgrade to a bigger plan or something.
To a less shitty speed, yes.
Usually it's been pretty good though, but I don't know. Maybe I've had
There's
like
a
newer
lot of people that
infrastructure.
don't
or
like Cox. There's a lot.
I have the
people that
plus
do
of
not like
falling back on my phone.
something.
So, anyways, let's.
My phone has 12
let me
megabit
go
upload.
and teach you some of the moves real quick.
Okay, yes.
So, you know
You got 1 minute.
about, like the dodge left, right, and stuff, right?
Yeah, where are you at over
Obviously.
here? Here, I'm gonna jump up here,
Yeah.
and so everybody on the stream can kind of see it too.
Yeah. So there's actually a bunch
Oh,
of different ones.
can I
and
jump up
it's easier
there?
if
I
you.
thought I could. Yeah,
Yep, you can. There you go.
there we go.
Just
1 minute remaining.
Oh yeah. we're
so
almost done.
there's a couple of different things. So first off, you have the normal boost. You got the back boost, which is just a spin. You have the side to side. Well, you can also do a bunch of other different things. For example, you can actually combine them, or like that,
You're doing backwards, the Shift S.
and
or
you can do a simple 180. I never do the Shift S.
Okay.
You will never see me ever do a Shift S because it's
Yeah,
No, I'm not
in my
doing
experience,
Shift
it
S.
feels
I
like it
actually
just sort of
boost forwards.
makes me sit there, and I sort of float for a little bit longer, and I feel like I become a target. It's almost as though it's
yeah.
missed
well,
the
what
target.
I'm doing is the 180 dodge turn I think is probably one of the most viable things. It's a quick boost forwards. You're turning at the same time, and you continue to turn as you do a dodge, and
Okay.
it pushes.
I think
with
we're all doing
momentum
it right
around.
now.
Yeah. But that's one of them, which we're gonna have to go and start another match, and I'll continue
Yeah.
explaining afterwards. There's also a really awesome video on YouTube made by Wolfie FTW explaining all the movement mechanics of the game. Even though it's old, it still is viable, and it explains everything. So you have a dodge, and
Match
you have
over.
long dodge, and all kinds of different other things, zigzags, etc.
One of the more advanced moves is where you dodge sideways, then boost forward, then dodge to the opposite side, and then spin around so you're directly behind the other person.
Yep. I do
Because
that a
there's
lot.
there's literally no cooldown between dodging and boosting.
Yep.
But there's a cooldown between dodging and dodging.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you can dodge sideways and turn while you're dodging, and then boost forward, and then you'll get a continuous boost then.
Yeah, that seems like
Instead of-
pretty useful.
Yeah, you can actually chain dodge a lot.
Yeah, and if you do it right, you can go almost the entire way across the map before running out of all your fuel.
Yeah, you can actually you can do a boost. You can boost forwards, and then turn sideways as you're boosting forwards, and then dodge, and then just keep doing that and walk yourself back and forth, and you actually move a lot faster that way. People call it crabbing, but there's other terms for it.
There's also other techniques too, but
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's all
like
kinds
bunny
of different
hopping
ways
is
you can
still
go
a
in
thing,
and
thanks to
combine different
Axion.
I guess I haven't actually tried doing the turn, dodge, then boost, and then turn and then dodge all the way like for a distance or something. I've only ever thought of doing it sort of locally, trying to spin around and get around somebody.
Hey guys,
Well, we're
let's
the
go and ready up.
perfect map to try it.
Yeah.
We got that long highway
This is
stretch.
probably the best map for learning everything. Because there's a lot to this map. There's the, like on top of the bridge is the open area where you can try to figure out how to get down, in an open area without dying.
All right, so here, what we're gonna do you know the little cubby hole in the back area where there's like that weird L shape? So you have the AA, and you know the AA. You have the bridge.
Well, he doesn't know the AA.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
No, he doesn't know the AA.
No,
We'll
I
get to
don't.
the bridge.
Underneath the bridge is the AA, practically.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
where
the
it
middle of
goes.
the bridge is the AA. So
Over here is the AA.
Oh, up on top of
yeah,
this
so this is
platform.
the AA.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep, that's because it looks just like the AA in any other map.
Yeah.
So if you go in, right here is generally our fighting grounds. Whenever we do like 1v1s and whatnot, we always go in and just do a fighting in this area because yeah, awesome sauce. But anyways, to continue where I was, so the dodging side to side, boosting whatnot. If you chain them, you can do stuff like this, or
Oh,
can
you
sit
sort of
there
like
and
climbed up
boost
the
around.
side that way.
Yeah, there's that, but
Yeah, but there's also if you get underneath someone. So if you like Josh, go ahead and jump down here, and I want you to hover. So just go ahead and just hover. See that?
hard
You're
to
kind of
aim.
hopping around underneath pretty well.
Yep. So
Scout.
that's one of them. Now, Arch, what is the thing that you were talking about?
Oh, he was just looking at me like doing the air dodge up the.
Oh, the air dodge up? Yeah, yeah, that's awesome.
And there's just ramps for it all over the place. It's
Oh yeah,
wonderful.
you can do that everywhere.
Oh, okay, that must be. It was never clear to me. It seems like scouts just sort of would bounce up different places, and I'm not used to
Yeah,
it.
that's air dodge.
But anything,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
so
it's,
anything that's a.
that has an incline on it. Lets
Yeah,
you up
but you
with
have
the,
to
with
have
the AC.
You gotta have the
AC on.
Yeah, you gotta have the air compressor.
Yeah, so, and you notice that I use the air compressor a lot. It gives you a lot more viability when it comes to various movement and whatnot, especially when you need to have just more movement in general. And I think it's probably best on, on A class, but there's a lot of people that do very well with B and even C class. I've seen some people put air compressor on a C class, which is ridiculous, but
Well,
And
Bumblebee Vanguard has
yeah,
sort of
it
utility.
works out.
You have to watch your fuel very closely, though, because it's a lot easier to use all your fuel without realizing. Well,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
And then
it
there's
does
fuel
use
converter
fuel.
for you.
Yeah, because
Gotcha.
fuel converter is great because it kind of limits that. But I personally forego fuel converter for
2 slots can be
deflectors.
better used.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I use deflectors.
Yeah, this would be an interesting topic. I'd like to go through all the various like items and internals because it feels like there can be a pretty wicked set of strategies with these things. And
Well,
as for a new
there's-
player, you're not even. I wasn't sure. Do these
There's
do
several
something?
different
significant?
metas. There's several different metas that are set up for the game itself.
Mm-hmm.
Primarily, what you have is you have orb warding, which is where you use the advanced repair kit.
That's the one
extractor,
where you're virtually
and then, like a
required
deflector.
to do it if
You
you want
just-
to be competitive.
You're invincible. You've got enough orbs on the ground. You're invincible, which that does need to be
User
tweaked.
joined your channel.
But it's just one of those things where you go and you tweak one thing, one other thing becomes more powerful.
Yeah, true.
Before, like power surger and safety device, I think was what it was called. Those two things combined actually gave you an increase in boost speed. So imagine putting that on a scout and popping your ability.
Holy cow!
You
That'd be
can go
just
over 70
absurd.
meters second on a scout, which its default is like 50.
Oh my gosh.
So, oh yeah, it was absurd. You could
So
go
that
from
thing
one
needed a
side
little bit of
origin to the
adjusting,
other
huh?
in less than 5 seconds. Yeah, it was completely broken. So they nerfed the shit out of that. So now it's super fast walk speed, but now you have a mech that goes really fast when you activate your ability. So it it makes that ridiculous.
Oh no.
You can because the G2 Raider can actually walk faster than a scout when it pops its ability, and it has those two things active.
How interesting.
And by the way, that is the most terrifying for an A class. It is absolutely terrifying when you have a G2 Raider coming down your throat.
So I'll just respawn now.
Yeah, and then also there's with dodging, there's another thing you can do where you boost forwards and then you dodge. Because what it does is it allows it to go longer distances. So if you're going from cover to cover, like here, if I boost out, it's... Wait, if I do that... See how much faster it is?
It's just...
So
There's
explain
just so much
what you're
ability
doing
on it.
again.
So what I'm doing is I'm doing a quick boost forwards and then I'm doing.
He's behind you over there.
It's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
what LPFTW called it is a long dodge, or a long boost, because you're just chaining together the boost and the dodge.
Yeah, this is the way you can kind of extend your speed across the map without burning quite as
so
much fuel.
that you actually combine. That is also very similar to when you do a 180 dodge turn. You're actually combining both of them, and you're turning. So it allows for a lot more viability, and then also the same kind of thing can be done in the air.
If you have the air compressor, so yeah.
If you have the air compressor, correct. Which I think having air compressors on every mech would be awesome, but that's my opinion.
I could see. It
I
definitely
think
has some
that would
movement
be
to it.
overdoing it.
Yeah, but
because I'd rather put it into other points than...
exactly. I'd rather actually have like an underwhip mech because you would expect, air compressors being on there. But then also, if you look at Hawken lore, I mean, these are mercenaries making their mechs the way they want them. So why would it be on every mech? Because a lot of these mechs were originally, and yes, I know my mech is ugly as shit.
They were originally construction mechs.
Yeah, they were originally construction mechs. They were not designed for fighting, but instead people took them and used them for various things.
Yeah.
And if you've ever read in the Hawken lore, it explains there's a lot of that's actually in there.
Yeah, I think it was a great
And,
idea. And
what
one
is-
of the mech's like backstories was that it was like a dock working sort of deal, moving containers. And so they realized, hey, this would be
exactly.
a
That's
great
what it was
thing to
originally
put
there.
guns on.
So, yeah, well, the thing is that also you had something called Warfight, which was this weird element that makes everything a lot lighter. So these mechs are originally super heavy and clunky. You add a little bit of Corvite to it, and it reduces their weight, it reduces the mass, so they're not nearly as heavy. So you
Yeah,
can
if you
make
look-
something really big, but be able to move very quickly. Like the
And that's-
Scout, you would think like a 2 or 3 ton mech would not be able to move like a Scout. Well, it can.
And on the map facility, the little floating pebbles is the element that you're talking
That's
about.
Corvites.
Yeah. And that's supposed to be a mining facility that you're fighting over.
Oh, for more of
Yeah,
the
and
stuff.
the facility.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually from one of the things.
Yeah, there's actually lore behind the maps.
Yes, every one of the
thing
maps,
is
like
actually
this
floating
is
on
Prosk.
purpose. I always thought it was a bug.
Prosk and Centium. So Prosk itself is very, very industrialized, lots and lots of money. It's a very affluent. Where if you look at Centium, it's run down. It's having a lot of trouble. It was near Korean, where where the Hawken Fire started, and it, also if you look at Origin, you see everything's all really boxy and stuff. That's from the Hawken virus. It actually takes everything, anything that is organic or non-organic, and turns it into itself.
Okay,
But
so
then
that's-
you also have
It's a self-replicating mechanical virus.
yes.
And it just sort of uses
And
whatever
it-
material it comes across and actually sort of reconfigures it or something.
Yeah. What's neat is if you
And
actually
it-
find pieces of the Hawken virus on the levels and you shoot them, the particles will burst off and then get sucked back into it.
Oh, really?
It's a
Yeah,
really
but
cool
already
effect.
rammed
Yeah,
around
it's on
stuff.
the ground. It's the little areas or tiles that look
It's like a shiny material.
like a shiny motherboard-looking thing from the 90s.
Okay, yeah. Origin is completely covered.
I don't know if Prosk has any of it on
Yeah,
there.
Origin's
does.
completely covered
It
top
is
to
the
top to
opposite
bottom with
corner.
it. Also,
Here we are, opposite corner.
You find one?
But there is
Yeah,
Where are you?
opposite.
Oh yeah,
corner,
in the very,
yeah.
very back. Yeah, just
the
head to
very,
the
very
other
back.
side of the map. It's hard to... It's odd that we say the back of the map, but
Yeah, this is.
that's how most people consider it. The opposite side of the AA is the back of the map.
Yeah, if you look at it, it reforms on itself.
Has he
That's
followed
because
us?
of
I
the
don't see
Hawken
him.
virus.
Oh, there he is.
Minute remaining.
Oh, and this area is probably by far one of the most fun places to fight. Because you have people shooting at you from the bridge. You have plenty of hiding spaces. People are usually trying to come around, and it's just so much fun trying to actually survive. And I've actually killed like 2 or 3 people in a row around here.
You might not think about it either, but there's a bridge access point from here.
Yes.
For,
Yeah,
for AMEX
somewhat.
and BMX only, I think.
I'm sure you could get it with a CMech with air compressor.
So this is so everybody on the Twitch stream, in case you didn't know, like this is what the Hawken virus does to everything. I mean the did I just say it wrong? My,
Yeah,
my
it-
brain is completely
Nope, you said it
flipped.
right. It's the Hawken virus.
So the Hawken virus does this to everything right here.
Yep.
It's
Oh, yeah,
easier to
Just
see
so you
with,
know,
with,
I've
with an
followed
AR
the
or
support
an
and
SMG.
read
Ah,
Hawken
damn it.
lore, and I actually on the old forums I actually had a story that was on it as well.
Oh, cool. Hey, in
And
the old
there's
forums,
even more
they
behind-
sort of live in a
Yeah.
sort of
cloned,
live.
non-functional
In a
state.
pseudo way.
You can
Yeah,
you
well,
can click on
it's
browsable,
things.
it's browsable.
Yeah, but the
browsable.
problem is that there appears to be a lot of content missing. Unfortunately, my story's missing.
Oh, when
It's
did you
only made
post
It
it?
only made it up to May 2014.
Like a couple of months ago, probably about 6 months ago.
That's why.
Rip.
Another thing
Rip
about
and pip.
the Hawken virus stuff is it makes flames glow green instead of red.
Ooh, fun.
And then also one other thing is that there are vermin that are on the planet Isle, which when they eat the Hawken virus, they actually produce their poop can be used as power source,
Which is what the mechs run off of.
which is actually what all the mechs. That's why they're able to move around so much, is because this power source is so strong, and that's why the 2 companies are actually buying for power is for this power source. And they're actually stuck permanently on the planet, and no one's allowed to get off the planet. It's all quarantined. But
Yeah.
they do all kinds of backroom deals to actually sell it back to Earth.
Ah, this is good stuff.
Yeah, the entirety of the planet has been blockaded by a military force.
No, this is
because
fantastic,
Of the Hawken
like-
virus, they don't want it to.
So this is literally
Spread
part
out.
of this is official canon lore, right?
This is all part
Yeah,
of
this is
lore,
the
yes.
official lore. It's all of it is explained in the graphic novel.
The only thing I got from the actual game plan, I tried to not read the graphic novels and stuff while I was playing this game. You get none of that. All you get is like, hey, these guys are like fighting over power sources.
Yeah, there's not
Which
much
I
lore
think
in the game
having
at all.
lore, like the opening movie, for example, I think would be awesome if that actually explained a little bit of lore.
That would. We're gonna have to look at it to
Because
see what we
it
can do.
goes so much more, and it explains like why the 2 sides are literally in a perpetual war. They're always fighting. They're never going to win.
Yeah, because they're completely
Because
quarantined
they're all
on
gonna
this
eventually
planet.
die. Yeah,
Yeah.
and something like 60% of the planet is already taken over by the Hawkins virus.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
That makes a
spread
whole lot more
rapidly.
sense. I mean, before it
there's-
just seemed like a totally contrived, really lame
User joined
plot
your
that you just sort of
channel.
invent out of the blue to just say, hey, this is the plot that drives endless war, and you're needed, new player.
Yeah, but now it explains, and that's actually how it all ties back itself.
Yeah.
And if you look here, see
All
all
right,
the
so-
floating rocks? Those
yeah.
all have Corvite in them, which make mechs really light.
Dude, the game is just missing such. It's cool. It's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of backstory that isn't explained
There is a ton
anywhere
of
in the
backstory.
game.
Yeah.
I think you can get some of the story if you read like the different mechs. It'll actually say who it's made or which of the 3 companies
Well,
it's
yeah,
made
it
by
hints
and
at it
why.
sometimes.
The problem is that used to be there on a lot of these mechs, but then now I can't find any of that.
Yeah, it seems like.
Yeah, I think it's
blank for a lot
on.
of
It
things.
was on the website in the description
That
for the
might have
mechs,
been it,
but
yeah.
not
Oh,
in the game.
You do know you can actually dodge missiles, right?
Yes.
Yes,
you
you
just
can
have to time it right. Like you gotta be
Yep.
pretty quick.
For the most part, I can dodge just about every missile that comes in at me, including from behind.
Is anyone else having a bit of trouble hearing him? Like he's kind of far but close up. Audio
Yeah,
keeps
that's-
That's
cutting in and out.
because CapnJosh is a priority speaker and it'll mute other or lower other people's volume so you can hear him.
Oh, so if I'm
okay.
saying
I
something,
see,
it
I
kind of lowers everybody.
Yeah.
But don't worry
Yeah.
about that. That's perfect.
You're saying you prefer that.
Well, yeah.
All right.
I'll talk to Merle about it.
Let's see here. Is there anything else I'm missing in regards to like movement and stuff, or even lore? I mean, there's a shit ton of lore. Like Hawkins virus. By the way, Hawken. Just so you know, the name of Hawken actually technically comes from James Hawkins, the guy that created the virus at Creon, which originally came from Sentium. but
Accidentally.
well, he accidentally
Created.
But Sentium blew up Creon, and it released the Hawkins virus. It was never intentional. But Crayon was developing various things, and it pissed them off because Hawkins was there. I forget exactly why they blew it up, but they blew it up, and they did not realize it released this thing upon the planet.
What did it, like? What was the intent? Like, what were the origins of the virus? Why was somebody working on something that eventually sort of
They
became
were
that?
originally trying to create a virus that could self-replicate and self-heal mechs, so that if you got destroyed, it would automatically heal whatever metal it came in contact with. The problem is they were having issues with taming it.
It would just keep rebuilding, keep building, keep
It
building.
just kept rebuilding.
It dutifully
And
did its
they-
job forever.
The thing is that when Crayon exploded, it went off like a giant nuke. The entire thing exploded, and it spread it far and wide. Think like Chernobyl. It just freaking shit went everywhere.
Oh, okay. Oh, do I need to turn? Hey,
You,
hey, Twitch
Dude,
guys,
I
do I need to
dodged the
turn
first ball,
down
not the
the
second.
TeamSpeak volume? Is that what you guys are saying? I'll do that just a little bit. TeamSpeak down just a bit.
No, they're saying when other people talk, they can't hear you because you have priority speaker.
isn't there a achievement for doing like 180 spins?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you sit there
I'm
and you
working on it.
around 180 times, you actually get an achievement.
All right, I'm gonna float
Wait,
up in the
I
air
don't
so
even think
everybody
I
can
have
see
that.
this. All right, ready, set, dance.
If you didn't know, there is in-game taunting.
Oh yeah, the in-game taunts, is that G or
Okay.
something like that?
I
Yeah,
don't remember.
And then there's also hologram taunts.
H. So I
yeah.
missed the H thing for the longest time. I didn't until I saw somebody planting them down. I was like, wait, you can do that in the game? Nobody does it. I don't think
Yes.
new players have any idea that you can toss these things out.
Yeah, no one does, and we sometimes do it even when we're playing. Like, if, let's say for example we're doing a deathmatch or something, or it's a really hardcore game. Sometimes players will just plant them just because.
Some people bind them to keybinds, so when they shoot, they always drop one.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool. So you're just constantly dropping the holopucks. I know it seems like you get.
Yeah, I have like
holopucks.
1,000 of them.
Hey!
Oh, Caliber Mangst is loud. Is that right? Hey, Caliber, can you turn yourself down a little bit or something like that?
Yeah, give me a second.
Or can-
Explosions.
Alright,
Oh, I thought that was
I got you, I
seven.
got you. Hold on.
Where's my achievements?
Give it a go.
I need to see my achievements on Hawken.
Ah, too early.
You have to. I think you hit escape and then maybe you click it there. No, you have to go back to the menus, I guess.
Too late.
Floating
Oh, and,
space rocks.
I remember when shields were completely broken.
Oh!
You guys remember that when shields were broken and basically impenetrable?
Yes. The only
You,
thing I remember from
so-
the old
so
days
yeah,
is everything being a
still
tint
got
of
it.
green.
Here, let me tell you the story about the shields. Shields used to not be how they are now. They actually used to be where you could do a tactical shield, you could toss it on someone, and
Oh,
it
got it,
basically
that's
added
right.
like an additional 600 health. So you could now you go and you get efficient, and you slurp onto them, and it was ridiculous. So you could actually go and put that onto, let's say, a
User
brawler,
joined your channel.
and then just push into points.
Oh, too soon.
If you got
And
some shields and
EMP
a pred, we can show you some cool tricks with it.
Some shields
What,
on
does that
Predator?
still
There you
work?
go.
Yeah, because we
Wait.
found out that the pucks can be shot from inside to the outside, and the breacher will go through it.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Pucks
I
go out
just
what?
got an
Wait, are you
amazing
serious?
idea for a new game mode.
Someone go get a shield and find someone get in a predator. Who said
I
that,
got
that
it.
they can do that?
I'm doing it. I'm doing it
A
right
new
now.
game mode, soccer, with the
Ooh.
ups around the map.
Did I just kill someone?
Let's just go throughout the
Potential.
mechs we have. So I guess we'll start with pred.
Alright. Wait, hold on. I hear someone that sounds very familiar.
Me?
No, you're not familiar.
Yeah?
Zombie something and the thing.
I thought I heard Zyphos, so I was like,
Oh yeah,
wait, who is that?
could somebody
Is that you,
paste in
Zyphos?
the TeamSpeak address into the Twitch chat? I completely-
Where is
I have it.
Only
I can get it.
admins
Where
can
are
on the
you?
channel.
Okay, I guess I could.
We
too,
can't
huh?
post links on the channel still,
Good
so.
old Fred.
Oh,
my
yes.
predator? Ah, there you are, Vice. There you are.
By the way,
Was
is
the
my
port-
volume better?
There we go. Still a little bit loud, but close. Okay. All right.
Oh,
Do you
dude,
know-
the
do you have
predator is a
Hellfires?
terrifying mech, just so you know. Oh, and Josh,
Yes.
let me show you why the breacher is terrifying.
Shoot the hollow.
It hurts.
Just toss it out like this. Okay, where are you at? I don't see you.
Haters gonna hate.
Oh,
Okay,
have we
turned it
there.
down substantially
I'm
more
looking
so.
right at
have
you.
we showed him?
We need a shield though to demonstrate the pred ability.
Do I have a shield? I think I have a shield on here. No, I don't. Someone.
Ooh. That would work better, Zio. I actually
Okay,
dodged
so if
half
I-
the volley.
So if
How
I
do you
toss a
shoot- how
hollow
do you
puck,
shoot-
so you can go through it if there's a hollow puck right there.
Wait, what's going on? Someone explain to me what's going on.
I thought
How's
you
this
were.
work?
I thought you were explaining what's going on.
Breacher shots can
No,
go
I
through
actually wanna
shields
learn, that's
when
why I got it.
charged. We found
Getting
out
it, I'm
the
getting it.
pucks are glitched, so they will go outside of them from the inside only.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's how
I've never
shields used
had
to work.
pucks outside.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Probably just not updated code.
Oh.
Well,
Thank you.
Have we shown him
Explosions.
Hellfires through a hologram at some point?
No, Zeno, shoot the hologram.
So, someone pop a hologram in front of
With the
Zio right
Hellfires.
there.
Hey, Zeonite, do you know how to
lock
make
on, lock
Hellfire's
on.
Earth?
Yeah, he was curving them on me. I was.
Oh yeah, I
practicing,
wanted to see some of these
timing
curves.
my
Yeah.
dodges.
Speaking
You
of
can
Hellfire curving,
do all kinds of crazy shit with the with Hellfires.
Well, yeah, you,
so that video I just linked in the TeamSpeak chat, I posted on
Like
the
what he
Twitch,
just
but I
did there.
can't- that shows Mexichan's almost complete circle curved,
Oh cool.
well, more
Hellfires.
importantly,
I'll paste it in. That's
and
just
very
insane.
good angles of it too, if I don't say so myself.
Yeah.
wait. You haven't even. I'm not sure if you've already seen this or not.
And this is from older
Yeah,
Hawken,
that's
so it
pretty
curves
rad.
a lot more than it does now.
Is that because they would like
Yeah, I
fire
wish
off
the old
initially a lot
Hellfires
faster or
would come
something?
back. Yeah,
It's
they
just
also
they-
tracked a lot, so they would stay stuck on you. And
Ah,
It was
okay.
really annoying. But
Alpha,
allowed you to
Hellfires
do
were
all kinds of
practically-
crazy tricks.
Yeah, and
So, someone want to give me a hologram over here in front of HWK?
in Alpha,
I'm out,
Hellfires
filming.
were practically banned because they would literally avoid walls to get to people and would go around corners, even if you
So
fired straight
they
at the
were
wall.
Yeah,
seriously
they were
intelligent.
So,
Yeah, they were pretty broken. There was also at one point where you could actually attach more than
Oh,
one shield to
Jesus.
someone, so you could have like 8 shields on someone. Oh, dude, it was the most absurd thing, and the person that had all the shields on them could not see anything at all. They were blind. They
Oh,
had to go
no.
navigate by radar.
So you just have to run around the map all over the place.
Yeah, and like you could sit there, and also at that time, EMPs didn't do anything to the shields. So it didn't matter what you did, it wouldn't work.
No holograms? Tom never went to.
So you were literally pretty much perpetually like
Oh.
shielded until the shield dissipated. There was no way to get rid of it, and then the devs actually finally did something decent with the shields,
Oh.
made it bigger, made it more health, and made it so you had more of the item, but didn't make it so you had like an 1800 hit shield, and then made it so EMPs could knock it out, which I think is way more viable.
Yeah, I've
it
kind
may
of.
sound silly, but oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was gonna say the shields feel like they're pretty good because I know as a brand new player I would
they were
drop them
broken
and I was
for a
like,
long
this thing's
time.
totally
Yeah,
useless. It
also
seems like
used
you get destroyed really quickly, but once you kind of understand where to place them, they're really strategic.
Oh, you don't know the terror that a shield is until you actually know how to fight inside of one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Hey,
kind
Max.
of wish that shields were slightly larger, honestly, so that I think the original thing they were trying to do was make it to where if you threw down a shield, you made it a one-on-one battle instead of a 3v5 battle. Or
Interesting.
whatever.
Yes.
So, but the issue is that when you dodge out of it. So it
Oh, yeah.
kind of messes up that thought process.
Well,
But I think that's
actually,
what they were trying for.
Yeah, but but I actually use the shield against people. People will drop a shield, and let's say someone doesn't have an EMP, and they're sitting there trying to fight inside of a shield. If you have air compressor on it, you can actually sit there and jump into a shield, and then immediately dodge out of the shield after firing, and do all
Honestly,
kinds of
I
crazy
use
crap.
shields completely the opposite. Like, I give the enemy a shield, because then they're locked in there and they're forced to come out of it to fire.
I do the same thing
I
as
do
well.
that for EMP
Like, I don't really
traps.
drop shields for myself. I drop them for them.
It's better to use a repair
It
orb as
depends,
bait.
to me, it depends upon what I'm trying to accomplish. For example, I'll sometimes take a shield. If you press and you hold the button, you can actually throw shields a very good
You
distance.
can throw them further.
So what I'll do is I'll throw a shield, and then rush in as the shield's forming, and it's just temporary where they can't do anything with it until the shield's up. And that gives me kind of a very, quick haven. And then activate my boost, and then I'm just out. I'm behind enemy lines causing problems.
I use like.
Yeah, let's go and do a deathmatch. Let's kick Captain Josh's ass really bad.
Go for it, yeah. Like, just
and
unleash.
If you guys use aimbots, no aimbotting, because, well, you're a horrible person.
Aimbots.
Yeah, I use turrets a ton, and it messes up a lot of people without them realizing it, because they think it's someone else shooting.
Oh my
and
gosh.
as long as if you lay down a turret and just keep shooting at someone, ignore the turret. So you can get, I have both.
Yeah, because turrets don't do a whole ton of damage, do they? They're pretty.
No.
They are supposed to have a Vulcan on them, but I think they do about half the damage.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
Wise. They're not
They
very
seem to
accurate
be.
is the big thing.
They're not that accurate. Yeah, I was kind of wondering like how.
Like if you're like 50, 100 meters away from a rocket turret, you might get hit once every 5 shots.
I killed a dev.
But if you're in a 1v1 situation and you can stay alive long enough, they do a ton of damage. Because they, like I said, people just ignore it because they have to focus on you because you do more damage all total.
Yeah, true.
But if you have a rocket and a minigun turret at the same time
User
firing
joined
on
your
someone,
channel.
it's a lot of damage. And it's very easy for holding positions with siege code. Because you can just plunk down 2 of them. Use it
I
as
don't
an
know where
indicator of
everyone
where
is.
someone's coming in.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
This is the first time I've ever joined y'all TeamSpeak. So
Hey, cool.
Pretty cool.
Welcome.
Modern Warfare.
I've never really done much TeamSpeak either. It's always a bit intimidating to me.
Can we rename Hawken that?
You
Can
big
we
baby.
rename Hawken
I was watching
to,
the
like,
stream
Hawken Modern
earlier,
Warfare?
and I actually just
So-
watched the interview that you did with Talkin' Falcon or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Falcon, I don't know.
Falcon awesome.
Falcon, yeah. He's a good guy.
I don't know.
Did I incriminate myself and just demoralize everybody? I don't know.
No, that was really
Hawken
cool. It actually helped
should
out.
death.
Oh, good.
So I can kill him.
No,
He should be our new community mod. Community, whatever Zamboni Chaos was.
Community manager.
oh, community manager?
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the community manager is
Wasn't
really going to be
Zamboni,
effectively kind of... Oh, I just hit Shift S. I need to like probably unbind that. Anyways, yes, community manager.
You can't unbind it.
Oh, okay, it's a permanent one. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's really annoying. Actually, I really think it'd be awesome if there was ability where you could actually put backwards, because I find Shift S basically worthless.
Yeah. On
Yeah, it
that
needs to be
note,
changed somehow. I feel like there's an opportunity for something interesting.
I
Sorry, I don't. Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I would say make that an internal, because a lot of people do like the 180 spin over
then
back
again-
dodging,
interesting.
But I would like, personally, I would like back
although
dodging.
Arch said that would make Raider OP. So.
Yeah, you would boost backwards with your ability up, and you would be able to shoot backwards while boosting.
The simple answer to that is just make it to where their ability doesn't work when they're going backwards.
But wouldn't the
Yeah,
Raiders
or-
feel like
Or make it to
if
where they can
Third
only
Eye or
walk, not
Lofty
boost.
were here, they would say,
User
well, why?
disconnected from your channel.
You're doing it
Ah,
with everybody else.
man, my
Because
ping is
forward
just.
momentum boosters are intended for it, and backward ones aren't.
Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of weird frame
All right,
drops.
Salty.
or
Seriously, you need
packet
to
drops.
drop the. Just so you guys, just so you know, does Salty Dog like use an aimbot or something? Because he's tracking me way too well.
Let's look
Oh,
for
who
snapping.
knows? We'll find out later once, like, actual...
User joined your
I'm
channel.
sure Ashfire will tell us someday.
Yeah, because he
One
seems
thing,
to be
if-
tracking way too well with the Hawkins, and seems like he's breaking the turn cap.
If you guys do decide to go the route of, adding backboosting, maybe added as an option, or like someone mentioned earlier, like an internal or something.
Yeah, I would make it an internal item so that you still lose something effectively by getting it because it's a more advanced tactic.
Yeah, but not completely remove the 180.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think anything should be removed. Like, I really think the magic to all this stuff is going to be the internals and the items. I feel like you can add a lot of
What?
interesting stuff.
I thought I hit you.
Well,
and I obviously did not.
mechs and maps should also be...
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
think
just saying there's
the-
some opportunity for some really cool interactions.
Yeah, I think the
Oh, of
internals are what makes things easier to balance everything out
Yeah.
because there's
It ha-
always a plus.
Yeah,
to
it's got a
having
built-in
it,
cost
but a
benefit.
minus because you lose something else.
Oh, okay, so someone's
There's
gonna...
always going to be somebody's dead health charge somewhere that you can drop a health charge on.
Yeah.
Back during the beginning of the open beta, they didn't have internals quite the same.
Oh yeah.
So what they did is they gave you points, tuning points.
Oh man.
Okay.
Which you could put into different
I
things.
like. So like, pull me off big time. I used to have like 8 to 32 ping, not almost 100.
User joined your channel.
Yeah, sitting on 100 too is weird. Salty dog.
Salty dog.
Hello, Lady Tiggs.
Yeah,
Welcome, Lady Tiggs.
it's definitely noticeable.
got
I'm getting some packet loss. I mean, the ping is generally okay. It's bouncing around, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one
and
of the
I'm
issues
also
of
getting some
Hawken.
packet loss too. Do I have Viper VP?
yeah, if you have out of order packets or you're losing them or something, yeah, it's never gonna be good. I mean, I think we could add some more like
Joined your channel.
movement prediction type things to try to smooth movement in the case of a packet or out of order packet. I'd imagine, anyways.
Have
I
you
haven't
thought
looked
about
into that with
doing that for hit reg as well?
They like
'Cause, like
tried.
especially for my situation where I'm sitting on like
What's-
260 to 300 on east.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah,
forced to play tech and I can't shoot anything off.
Yeah, there's no. It doesn't work.
I know. Well, I know MechWarrior Online has tried to implement what they call sort of what do they call it, hit detection rewind or something like that, where the game server tries to keep track of your
post-it
latency.
rewind is what they call it.
Okay, yeah, they try to keep track of your latency and
Yeah.
then sort of balance where everybody's actually at with where they were at when you fired, from your point of view, and then so if you actually were aimed at them and you hit them from what you saw, but you have a 300 ping, they'll I don't know, register the hit or give you the hit. Or
Which
miss.
don't they just do it like if the client says like, oh, I've hit this, and the server will recheck that, as in like it's like a client and server side thing.
Woo!
I mean, like they definitely try that. I think if there's a whole bunch of if it's, I don't know. I'm not sure how MechWarrior does it actually, but I do know it is server authoritative.
Because if you do it
Good fight,
just
Zio.
client side, it's so easy to hack it. But if
Oh,
you
yeah.
just do it server side, it's
We'll just trust the
hurricane
clients. 'Cause-
based, it's hard.
Yeah.
No, his name's Omega Null.
Okay, I don't know if this is gonna happen.
Hi,
man.
guys.
This is awful.
Yeah, networking.
Oh,
is
boy.
not fun
Oh,
to
hi,
work
Cole.
with.
Oh gosh.
One and only time you're ever gonna kill me.
I made the mistake of putting player movement
Ah.
into buffered network information, and everyone was like 3 minutes after the fact of jumping, they would actually jump.
Whoops.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to keep playing it. I probably need to like reboot my router or something. I know at one point I had this Android phone that it was an Android tablet. Every time I would turn it on, it would just destroy, like, I don't know what it was, the wireless network for everything. would
It's
just get
IP
wrecked.
conflict.
Well, it wasn't though, because
That's
it
usually
would
what
get the
what
right
it was
IP. It just everything slowed down to stupid.
That
It
actually
was more
reminds me
than
of what
likely
happened at my
syncing.
job.
I don't know what it was doing. It might
You
have been
can
just indiscriminate broadcasting.
There was a
That-
bug in. There was a
that
bug in a
reminds me of,
certain version of Android that would constantly try to sync.
Oh gosh.
And it was only on like one specific phone,
My,
one specific version.
Our DNS server at work is not DNS server. Shoot, I think it was the DNS server or DHCP server was trying to assign the same IP address to someone's phone as the printer that was on our network,
Oh no.
and it brought down the entire network, and we like our phones and everything to not work.
Oh gosh.
no one could do anything. It was the funniest shit.
Have you ever seen a network where you have two things turn on and try to be a DHCP server?
No, dude, this guy is T-Dog is definitely like you can't like get away from him.
Salty dog. I gotta find.
He's a brawler.
You can't get away from him, and he's hitting every shot.
Oh man.
Who is?
And you are rubber banding like shit again.
Me?
Wow,
Who's hitting every
Josh.
shot?
Yeah, I may as well just give up. This is just getting pathetic. I think I'm gonna have to reboot the
You
router. I
are,
really think
you're
so.
not walking across the map. Let's put it that way.
You could
You must have the
could
longest
actually-
legs.
You just
Yeah.
need to
Fuck
move to
it,
St.
Theo.
Louis. Get good internet here.
When
Yeah,
I was
really.
having issues with Comcast and
I
packet
think so.
loss, I downloaded a ping plotter on a trial, and it actually told me where, it was all happening and all that.
Oh, damn. Oops.
Here,
And you can
Josh,
keep,
I'll go into
bugs
some
with
mode.
that.
Please send me a trace route.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
that
you get
could
for
be used
playing
for
on these
nefarious
servers.
purposes.
So, do any of you guys remember when EOC was completely broken and did like 600 points of damage?
Do you remember when the EOC did all that damage behind the turreted C-class?
Yeah, because you could shoot through the wings.
No, you would hit the C-class in the front, and the damage would be applied from the back.
Yep. So it didn't matter if there were any kind of damage reduction on the front of the mech, it would still do damage. So there was a damage increase of like 60% on the back, it would automatically do the 60% instead of the 50% reduction.
Wow, it's like watching a slideshow, watching the stream.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to end the stream and just call it good for tonight. This is no
Or you
good.
could just, or you know what you could do is not stream,
I could not stream. Yeah, that's true.
and then just play with us, and then yeah, and maybe it's something where instead like I stream or something like that.
Oh, possibly. I don't know. Maybe I'll lower my stream bitrate or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, what's your stream bitrate?
It's usually good for you though when you're playing.
Yeah, it has been good.
Yeah, but
so I
are
don't know
you
what's
playing
up
at work or are you playing from home?
from home. I've actually got it's a pretty good
Really?
internet connection. Usually it's pretty good, but like on occasion, it kind of gets these bouts of just this awfulness. And so I'm not sure if it's
See, that was-
the wireless network or if it's
that
the internet connection.
That was my
think it's the
problem as
West
well.
Coast.
I had the same problem,
It
and I
could
ended up
also be
using-
your CPU too.
I mean, yeah.
Because if you're getting in battles that are throwing a lot of particles and physics around, if it's using the CPU.
Well, it was
for
yeah,
that-
like it wasn't here. Like not it wasn't.
You-
we didn't really have that.
Do you have the game turned up all the way, and do you have physics enabled?
Do I have what enabled?
Do you have
Physics.
physics enabled, and do you have everything turned up?
No, I think it's just medium.
Because
and
I
everything.
run a medium for everything, and I have no physics enabled.
Yeah, I have medium. Physics is off.
Then the game looks ugly.
I know. I want to have it
Yay,
on.
Stream debugging.
It should be fine.
Okay.
But hey,
What's your
I don't know.
res?
I'll try a little bit
No,
more.
it
If it's just
has-
no good, then
Physics has such a huge. Yeah, whenever I enable physics, I have a GTX 970. I get huge amounts of, or a huge penalty for enabling physics.
I have everything maxed out, and I have 80 frames per second in battle.
I generally get,
Yeah.
I have problems with it because usually what I end up happening is I get problems where like I get like frames or something. It's weird. Things really lag big time.
Do you have
Wait, what is the
your-
command for FPS anyway?
Disconnected. Disconnected. Connected.
You
Channel
could always
switched.
have like Razor
Hello,
Game
Tickle.
Booster
How's
or something,
tickling
or
going?
Razor Cortex.
Jesus.
Are you using OBS? I'm guessing.
yeah, I am.
If you still continue to have issues, try them and see what you think.
Make sure you have multi-threaded processing checked if you have a dual core or higher processor.
That's underneath the settings, right?
That's in the advanced, I believe. Yeah.
I just think it's something with his system because he's streaming fine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. You could just having downtimes. His ISP could be going through some trouble.
Like I
Um,
said,
Yeah.
it's
Comcast.
Where's
It's highly
um,
possible
wait,
that they're
where's
throttling
the,
him.
Where's the multi-threading?
it's
at
a
the top of
checkbox at the
advanced.
top.
User
At
joined
top
your
of what?
channel.
Advanced.
Advanced.
Yeah, I don't
I
see
don't
it.
have advanced.
Then
Oh,
you need to
that's under-
upgrade your
Oh, I'm
OBS.
you're talking about OBS. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I was thinking like Hawken and was like that. I'm like, what?
No, sorry.
Wow.
OBS.
Oh,
you
Tix
guys
is a
have,
dev?
Oh, gotcha.
if you guys have NVIDIA GPUs, you can download a thing called GeForce Experience, and it sets all your settings to all the games you play for optimal.
They got some pretty good stuff.
I never-
the only reason why I
never
use it is
installed
for
that.
shadow play. I actually like using OBS because it uses quick sync, so it doesn't actually go in and cause any kind of problems in the GPU. Because I have noticed I've gotten drop frames as well when I'm using shadow play.
Oh, really? That's lame.
XSplit
Yeah,
has
I
actually
prefer
gotten much
OBS
better
too.
too.
Still
I
crashes
use-
a lot, but
I use Shadowplay all the time. I have a GTX 660, which is not the fanciest of cards. You can get it for like $150, and I'm
I have a
always
GTX
maxed
970, and
That's
I've
cool.
actually had some issues with it when I'm streaming.
out. You probably got something wrong with something else in your computer.
I use CPU
No.
processing because I have a 4770K, which can handle it.
It's my processor's
Open
at
broadcast.
4.5, so
Is it AMD or Intel?
it's Intel.
How
I
many
use
cores?
QuickSync, which is only available on
Oh,
Intel.
well, if you're using QuickSync, then it's using the onboard Intel video card for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't get any kind of weird drops or anything like that.
Yeah, because it's using a separate video card to encode.
Yes, I know that.
I
Hello,
don't have a video
Ashfire.
card on my motherboard.
Oh, you know what? Perfect. I do have a question for you, Ashfire.
What is it?
So in regards to the mirror that you put up,
Yeah, I
so
know it's
some
garbage.
of the threads.
Yeah,
are
I
not
know
working.
a lot of threads are missing. I'm well aware of it. There's nothing I can do.
There's nothing you can do. It's just gone.
Her gave me an archive he made, but I just took a quick look at how many topics were in there, and it's like it has even less than mine had.
Bummer.
Really? That sucks.
But what are the dates on them? Newer or older?
They're much newer, but there's like not many more of them, so I don't know if I'm even gonna bother.
Is there? So there's no way to get like anything additional back because it just don't have it.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
don't
bummer.
have it, and there's no backups anywhere. Like I did a quick mirror, and that's about it.
But the good thing is, I mean, some of you guys were worried about guides and stuff that you had. I mean, you can go and copy them now.
Well, not all the guides are available though. That's the problem.
Oh, because some of them were
Because
fairly
they're
recent, huh?
Sticky. Things were, yes, things were sticky.
Yeah, we had
were
to
fine.
transcribe a bunch.
Yeah, it's such a
I mean
bummer.
that's also like a lot of. There's also a lot of really awesome content that was on there as well that's not there anymore.
It's just a lot of fuzzy bunnies, isn't it?
Yep, there were. Yeah, exactly. Hey, actually, can you do me a favor? You when you guys implement the.
We know.
Make sure Fuzzy Bunny.
I actually was looking through the back end for AP today, and what I was trying to do was, and it did curse and it put Fuzzy Bunny. I was trying to see if it got an icon with it, a little Fuzzy Bunny icon, and it doesn't support that. Damn it.
Dude, that was
0 to 10 should have gone with vanilla, obviously, because IPv can't support the most important feature.
Yep, no
It
Fuzzy
can't
Bunny.
support me.
Saturday.
Hi, Saturday.
Hello.
Look at this guy. He's here.
You sound just like Caliber, seriously.
What?
That's the second time I've heard that, and I honestly don't.
I
don't
have
hear
no
it.
clue how people get that mistake.
I can't. Yeah, you don't sound someone at all.
I could have seen it with my old mic, but this mic is much, much better.
It really only works when you're not in the same room together. And like not looking at the TS list.
Saturnine's voice is a little bit higher pitched and a little bit more nasally.
Yes.
Ouch.
Yeah.
It's not an offensive thing. I just have a clogged nose constantly, so I sound different.
Yeah.
Oh!
Your
Is
voice
everybody-
travels through your nose more. It's a common thing.
It is true. I'm just teasing.
I'm about to be kicked for idling. I should probably not be idling right now.
It looked like
When did
everybody
the
right
game
now.
start?
Like 3 minutes ago.
Wasn't paying any
Wait,
attention.
Captain Josh, why'd you leave us?
Yeah, I think everybody.
Same
I think they
reason
got
everyone
kicked.
else did.
Oh my god.
Wow. Wow. Fuck.
It's fucking rude.
I hear they have medication for that nowadays.
What happened?
And I give up on you.
Sorry, guys. I had a bit of an emergency. There was a video that was on a phone, and it was gone. It turns out I think it had been deleted. Turns out there's an album in iOS for recently deleted stuff. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Just-
I don't know. You know, because iPhone.
Yeah, you
iPhone.
just have
They
to
think of everything.
to download U2 every month
Yeah,
or
just
so.
so you know, I used to be a big diehard Android guy, and then I went away from it.
Oh.
And
I know.
now,
yeah.
now I have an iPhone because iPhone.
Toe-face.
I know. They
I
make
like
good
parts
hardware.
of
They
one
really do.
and it's like
They
parts
do.
of others. So
I have 2 droids and an iPhone, and I like my iPhone better.
Wait, hold on. You have or you had?
I have.
Why
Like
do you have 3 phones?
C3PO or something.
Work.
Right?
I have 4
Work
tablets,
purposes.
so
one for one ear, one for the other ear, and then one for
And
the
one to
hand.
sit on the desk.
No.
Yeah.
That person
One
works
to
with
be a
Walter
cat
White.
toy.
Gotta have extra phones.
Oh, a cat toy. Yes.
I have so much
My,
because
you
I
know,
have to use it
if
to
I'm not
develop
if
with.
I'm not careful, my cat will actually take glasses and like play with them and stuff them underneath the couch.
That's
That's the
great.
problem with my dogs.
I like my security very secure, so I will never use an iPhone.
Oh, it's very secure in very specific ways.
Yeah, that's kind of like saying a door is a high security thing.
Well, it just has to be
As
thick
long
enough,
as you
right?
don't open the knob, it stops
Hey,
everyone from getting
you know
in.
what? I like
Oh, yeah,
iPhone
sure.
because you don't have chance of virus or very little chance of a virus getting on your phone, unlike Android.
As long as you're careful and don't go to torrenting sites and such. You
Well, hey,
don't get
like
virus on Android either.
Google Play has a much bigger, or much. What are they doing? They're reviewing every app now, or something like that, or every app update.
Yeah, well, they should have been doing that forever ago.
Man, yeah, there's some really weird stuff that got released. Some really bad.
Yeah,
really
but
bad
there's
apps.
been
Dude,
stupid
you know there
stuff
was
released on
there was
iOS
a
too.
CryptoLocker type
That's true.
virus that could get on your Android, and it would
You don't have to
literally crypt
install
it.
anything for me to get in it, man. Trust me.
What, into an
Look
iPhone?
up Kraken and a software-defined radio.
What, for an iPhone?
Any phone.
Any phone? Even a phone that has Touch ID enabled?
Any phone, dude, that emits signal.
I could break into, well, not break into, I wouldn't be able to get your data, but if you brought me a stolen phone, as long as it wasn't iCloud locked, I could easily reset everything.
You serious?
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
not
scary.
hard
There's
to do.
YouTube videos on it.
It's not even all that hard. You just plug it into iTunes and restore it, or you put it in DFU mode, which is just holding the home button when you turn it on, and then go into iTunes and restore it.
Yeah,
Well,
we've
that's
been doing
kinda
that
cool.
for ages with things.
It's really simple to do.
Remember, if we ever meet, guys, do not leave our phones laying around.
Oh yeah, because they will be
Yeah, I
hacked
don't
and
got
then.
anything I want.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow,
I know that it's very easy to break through the iPhone's fingerprint ID thing too.
You can use it's
Wait-
just like
wait
you use a
make
cat's
a-
paw or something, right? It's just it'll open everything.
No, you can
No,
just
I've tried
if you
very-
get
it's
someone's
hard to break mine.
fingerprint
It's-
on
it's a lot
tape,
harder
you
than
can
you
just
think.
tape it on.
Ah.
Yeah.
and
Or
get
you can
past
put
it.
their finger
That's
on.
why you use a code instead
Where's
of
Sam when you
stupid
need him?
fingerprint detection.
Hey,
Or
you
like
know,
I said earlier, you just reset it and steal it anyway.
in all honesty though, it's when it comes to like Touch ID, it is only better than just having a passcode.
It is way better.
Yeah, but
It is better than having a passcode.
Well, I mean,
It's more
anybody
secure.
can kind of see you type it, I guess.
Yeah, and exactly.
Ooh,
It's just they just
that was a
touch
good
it,
one.
just you get in.
Touch ID always like rubbed me the wrong way. It just
Who's here? Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
here's a little bit of a with Touch ID. You know, if you were to replace the glass on your iPhone and you were to accidentally break the cable to the Touch ID,
Damn it, I just coordinated
the
myself.
Touch ID is married to the processor inside of the phone. At manufacturer, you cannot replace the Touch ID.
Nope, no you
Oh,
can't.
interesting.
But you can
You are
fuzz it.
absolutely screwed. You will not have Touch ID ever again if you break that cable.
So don't mess with it. You're saying.
User in your channel
Correct. That's
timed
why
out.
I replace
User
glass on
entered your
iPhones, and
channel.
I will not touch anything that has Touch ID on it, the fear of possibly breaking it.
I just won't touch it because it's Apple.
Hey, I'm a Macintosh technician. I love Apple.
Now, Apple isn't.
You're crazy.
The software and hardware is good. It's just overpriced is the main thing.
Yeah,
For
no, I
me.
hear you. I agree with
I
you.
mean,
incredibly overpriced.
I
Mac,
agree with-
the OS is perfectly
Hey!
fine on its own. iOS is perfectly fine. It's just
Hey, why do
when-
you think I have a Hackintosh?
I'd have it in a
run-
virtual machine at best.
Yeah, I run a
So-
Hackintosh on my gaming desktop, and it's perfect. I'm not gonna go and pay $10,000 for a Mac Pro when I have one sitting right next to me.
But don't you want an Apple Watch for 17,000?
No, I'm good.
Come on, man. It's only
Are
17
you
grand.
sure?
It has gold on it.
Just stick with my Kali Linux
The only
box.
problem that I have is that I have to be careful when I swap out GPUs and make sure they're compatible, or when there's updates for drivers or
Yeah.
operating system. I just go and run it up. All of a sudden, my drivers don't work, and I can't get into OS X, and I have to just disable GPU or the NVIDIA GPU drivers until NVIDIA decides to actually
640 by
upgrade
480.
it.
Josh, what are you doing?
There, I had to find a video that we could copy over someplace. Oh goodness.
Oh,
Oh.
that's why you died.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
I
he's
think
just
I think
that
I probably
bad.
just need to call it good. I'm starting to get kind of tired.
Josh, that video that I sent you,
Uh-huh.
the frag video,
Uh huh.
the guy that made that, his name is the Belong. He actually requested me to send him a bunch of frag videos. He made that for me. It was awesome.
Oh really?
Oh, I can't believe I
Yeah,
missed
he has
that.
like 5 or 6 of them. They're freaking sweet.
Yeah, there's some impressive videos I've seen with Hawken. I like that
Dude,
stuff.
I actually, my favorite part is when I'm going after
Oh.
Dragon Swords, and he's trying to go and escape from me, and I just pop my ability, all of a sudden I'm right next to him and I blow him up. The Scout's so much fun, but it's a glass cannon, man. You're not even if you're not careful with it, explosions.
He keeps coming after me.
I'm going to link a video in TeamSpeak. This is just if you are interested. It's a very old Siege match from before the Ascension patch.
Oh,
it
those
has
are
the
interesting.
old GUI
Yeah,
it has
this
the old
is-
version of Siege. Sword through 1,000-point based. And the ships kind of just
Wait, what is
flew into
Titan?
the enemy base.
What is the Titan, Matt? I've never heard of that.
Titan is Origin.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
original name for Origin.
Oh god, you're taking
So this
me
is
back.
like
aren't you?
really old version of Hawken. Jesus.
Yes, this is from closed beta.
You're taking me back.
Not old enough. It's gotta be closed alpha or nothing. That's the only
Alpha
real version of
They,
Hawken.
we were
I still have
under
my alpha
a
skin.
You're really good if you have an
contract
alpha
that we
skin.
couldn't show video from the alpha.
I only
People
got
did anyway, and they got away with it for months until they
Yeah,
finally shut
they
it
didn't
down.
really care, but
Yeah,
I
they
only
didn't
got
care.
my
They're like,
alpha
oh,
skin
NDA
'cause-
guys. Oh, we don't really care, but NDA guys.
this also has the old HUD, where the HUD was pretty much just the internal mech components.
This was amazing, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was really confusing.
That's what I'm hearing.
Not to
People
me,
liked it,
but-
but some people didn't like it.
So just
Okay,
give the
I
option to
distinctly
switch.
remember in alpha, the first thing I did with the cockpit is like, oh my god, there's too many things to look at. And that's probably was a major turnoff for players to see, like, you literally have to look at 6 different parts of your screen to read out the HUD completely.
Yeah.
There should be an option that says, like a little tick box under the UI options that says legacy mode, and then it
I
tosses
swear they were
everything.
gonna
Yeah,
do
but
that
then you'd have
originally
to,
when they
you'd have to have
changed it.
double the development effort to, like, maintain 2 separate HUD systems.
I actually personally like HUD. I thought
User
it was awesome.
disconnected from your channel.
Although the new HUD is nice because I like how it consolidates everything for you.
Yeah, but it just doesn't feel the same.
It doesn't feel Hawken.
You don't feel like you're in the mech as much.
No, you don't. You don't like. It'd be cool if it it felt more like it was like an actual helmet you were wearing.
Because yeah, that's what's in the lore, the like the HUD visor
Yeah.
type stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Correct.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna actually sign off for the night. I got some stuff to do. It might be a late night actually for some other work things.
Hey, if you ever need
Alright,
someone to
man.
break stuff, feel free. Ask all of us.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. I'll do that. All right, everybody. I'm checking out. It was a good time, and I'll see you
Have
again
fun,
later.
dude. And also, just
Take it easy.
hey,
Alright,
Captain
dude.
Josh,
Take care,
real quick
man.
before you leave.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna give you a video that I think you will enjoy,
User
and I think you
disconnected
should
from
review
your
real quick.
channel.
Okay, we'll do.
Once we have forums, we can just post all this stuff.
Oh, it'll be great. Yeah, we almost had the single sign-on stuff up and working today, but we just ran out of time. So it's definitely getting close. It's good.
Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
excited.
you're-
All
Wait,
right.
what's going